investors, and running a group for those things. My wife, and then my family there. So why are home inspections important? Obviously, we uncover hidden things that people don't like to disclose. However, they should. We're useful for when you're trying to knock down the price, try to get some negotiation power when you're looking for a deal, and then obviously peace of mind. So you're buying a new house. House is the most expensive purchase that you're going to make in your life, unless you have a ton of toys. But what I'm looking for is I'm focusing on the systems and what's going to cost you the most money when you go to replace, and just making sure that your house is up to par where it should be and where it should be parked. What do they cover? Obviously, so home inspections cover the big five or big four. So your roof, your electrical, your mechanical, your plumbing. Technically covers everything else from a cosmetic issue or a cosmetic standpoint. Structural. My past experience, a builder for 20 years, and carpenter for a few more. So what that does is it allows me to come out and actually look at the plans that you have. For new constructions, by example, I do an additional inspection for my new construction clients. I'll actually go out and do a structural inspection where I look at the structural plans, check the rebar layout, check the lamp splices, different things like that. Most inspectors won't do that, but I do. Obviously, the envelope, the roof, your exterior, all your openings, windows, doors, making sure that those things are all sealed up and buttoned up, ready to go. Roof's most important, probably one of the most expensive portions of your house. And if that thing's leaking, then you've got other problems. Electrical systems, plumbing, HVAC, and then I also check the appliances as far as the inspection goes. So process, obviously, I make scheduling very easy. You go to my website, log in, and you get access to my real-time calendar. Tells you exactly when I have availability and when I have slots available. I do 2 to 3 inspections a day. The reason I do that is because drive time. You want to make sure that you're focusing on your client's needs and going through. So the walkthrough, and then obviously documentation. I like to have my reports out within 24 hours of hitting the site. So if I go do a job, you're going to have to report that night or the next day in the morning, depending on what time the inspection happens. So the report itself, it's basically summary findings, photographs, explanations of what I found. It's a tool. It's something that you can keep and use, and also negotiate with. So some of the key differentiators, what makes me different from a lot of inspectors is I like my clients to attend the inspection. I want them there so that way I can walk them through everything that I found. I also offer a little bit more advice to homeowners and different business owners. Let them know, hey, these are the things that you can take care of. These are the time frames that you can take care of to make sure that you get the greatest longevity of the lifespan of your equipment. And a lot of inspectors won't do that. Same day guarantee, like I was saying, 24 hours of the inspection, I would take the report because, as Bobby knows and most of the realtors that are in here know, the inspection periods are going from, normally there were 7 to 10 days, even 15 at one time. Now they're like 5. So you get done, you have an inspection, it's got to get done quickly, and then you've got basically 2-day turnaround to get quotes, so that way you have an idea of what kind of money you're looking at. Thermal imaging. I do thermal imaging on every one of my inspections. It's an infrared camera. It's perfect for identifying differentiators that make me a little different is I've got my trade partners in here. I do have other trade partners that I've worked with for a lot of years, but my first go-tos are the guys in here. So I have all their contact information. When I issue a report, one of the things that the clients love about me is I provide those recommendations. They can actually quote and request quotes online from my inspection report, which sends them the pictures, and then as long as my guys get numbers out the door in 2 days, they can establish their contingencies. So, not just a home inspector, I consider myself a professional consultant. Got the experience to do so, both residential and commercial. So, clients not just hiring me. So I wanted to talk about the services. So you've got pre-purchase and you've got pre-listing inspections, right? So pre-purchase is obviously very, very simple, very self-explanatory. It's buyer. Whether it's townhouse, condo, single house, doesn't matter. It's all there. Pre-listing inspectors, those are basically sellers. A lot of times there's more sellers than there are buyers right now. So what I'm trying to do is get in front of those realtors and do a move-in certification that they can place on their house when they're doing the open houses, which will help them sell the house. So trying to work on that, get that done. And then I'm looking for new construction inspections. Ton of new construction going out there. Like I said, it's a 3-part inspection. Great quality service. Have them contact me if you know anybody that's building out. So, thank you.